उसने मेरे को बोला आपने ले लिया।
मैंने उसको बोला अटेंडेंस वो अपना वाटर
मेरे को मारा मैं मेरा मार को
हमारा वाटर सही है ICSE spending statement is out
नहीं उसने मेरे को बस आपने तब बोला दैट आपने ले लिया। हाँ
1 बजे
तू ले लेना पार्ट
where were you in between convert science to science अभी तो हैं the science पढ़ो आज हमने दूसरी साइंस
ऐसा छोटा सा डाउट है इसमें समझ नहीं आता
क्या
first time what doubt you are having
क्वेश्चन आंसर से
you can test one thing you are preparing for that one no that board exam के लिए you can हाँ Okay. Age number
135
index listen we have learned
नो मैम ये बात कर दो
हाँ मैम ये वाला बंदा we have learned about First World War. Between which years the First World War had taken place? 1914 to 1980. Okay. Then we have learned the rise of dictatorship. Okay. So from there onwards, the preparation of that the Second World War started. That is, Treaty of Versailles onwards, the Second World War's preparations started. Now, when we take Second World War, Second World War have no precedent. Have you heard about the word precedent?
Yes.
Before and pre-incident, that is what a precedent. Okay, means related to the casualties, related to that impact of that war, that it was a long war. It is more than that previous, and the destructive power of the weapons used. All these things, if you are taking, there was no precedent. When we talk about First World War, also we told it had no precedent because it was the first mechanical war, and it lost so much life, that is human life and property lost in the war. That was also. But compared to the First World War, Second World War was more destructive. So that is why the war damages had no precedent. You have heard about the use of nuclear weapons in the Second World War. So it eradicated to regions, to parts of that Japan. Not only that, the weapons used in the war were more destructive. So that is why the Second World War was very dangerous sort of war. Okay. Now let us see what were directly we have discussed about that importance of that Second World War. Now let us directly go to the causes of the war. Do you need to write that is what were the peculiarities of that war? It was not having any precedent. Its impact was so disastrous. All those things. Okay. Now let us see the causes. Already just now we have discussed the First World War saw the seas. So we can say that or you can write like this, unjust treaty of Versailles or Treaty of Versailles was unjust. It cannot be justified. Same. When we study about this dissatisfaction of the unjust treaty, it
Dissatisfaction means that France had asked a lot of things from Germany, which is not equivalent to what Germany did to France.
I'm just telling you to do those so many things. I'm just imposing you to do. So, are you satisfied with that conditions which I am imposing you? So that is what happened. Not only France here. It was that who made that treaty. Understood?
So who made it?
Who made the Treaty of Versailles? We have studied.
Sorry.
See, you have studied about the Allied powers. Allied powers also only 3 countries made that treaty. Okay.
So those 3 countries only made the Treaty of Versailles.
We have written the names.
Yeah.
Please be present in Second World War, right?
Yeah.
President Second World War.
Yeah.
Please be present in Second World War.
कैसे?
Time machine.
Time machine बना, जा मर जा, involvement होगी. This side. Okay.
India side.
So the first one is that it was made to solve the problems, but it created more problems than what it solved. So it was not a solution for that problems. It was only the problems. So that is what the first part is, that first cause for the dissatisfaction. We know that. Can anyone tell me about the conditions of the Treaty of Versailles one by one? Okay, you tell. I will give you. From you onwards, you start. Treaty. What were the conditions, terms of the treaty?
You wanted to read the
Not reading. You just try to recollect. वो Treaty of Versailles का terms है ना? We have studied. Okay.
Ma'am, मैंने ask before you could.
Yes.
So the army of Germany was reduced to 1 lakh. Alsace Lorraine was given back to France. The Rhine Valley was demilitarized.
Bus.
Hey,
Yes.
And they need to pay $33 billion.
$1 billion. Okay. All her territories were taken away.
Then the Saar coal mines were given to France for 15 years.
15 years. So all these terms were so harsh for Germany.
Yes.
So all iron ore mines, gold mines, everything taken away. So it was very harsh for Germany. So that is why Germany was dissatisfied. So here few points you have to write about that huge indemnity you have to write. Territories were taken, demilitarization and army strength reduced. That many points you have to include in the reason for the dissatisfaction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, now it was क्यों किसने बोला रे मुझे लगा करना चाहिए वो क्यों बोलेगी अरे कामन नहीं है
The camera will move side to side.
समझो. मैम सी के ऊपर सर्कल नहीं है.
Over there.
Over there. मैम वो कंटिन्यूएशन में नहीं होता तो अजीब सा लगता है. क्यों हिला रहे हैं बिन बात?
इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो रहा तुझे हो रहा है.
If we are able to complete, we will see some things from that. So that is why keep quiet. So that day, not that much, you will see.
6 pages.
But the more and more.
Do we have to? Is there something which we can cut?
Little only. Not much to cut. Because there is already we have seen so much that the videos about that bomb explosion, so many things. So that will give you more.
वो टेबल हिला रहा है.
कहाँ अभी कहाँ ही कर रहा हूँ अभी तो कांटेक्ट ही नहीं है टेबल पे.
मैम प्लीज नोट करिए.
क्या हुआ?
पीछे दिखेगा नहीं.
वो अभी सब
जैसे को आदत हो गई फर्स्ट बेंच बैठ के.
अब यहाँ पे बहुत सारे girls outside.
Excluding
So it started a policy of aggression and a race for armaments. So these all things are coming in that dissatisfaction towards. Along with that, you can write about the conditions. Okay, 2, 3 points which hurt the feelings of Germans. Clear? That also to be included. Now, second point.
The rise of fascism and Marxism.
That's not, that wasn't his religion.
Now, I have told her that
No, Nazi person.
say Nazism and fascism are the dictatorship emerged after First World War. So, as a consequence of the First World War, the development of dictatorship came. Because the countries were unhappy with the treatment meted out with them. So that is why dictatorship started. So here Benito Mussolini started this fascism in Italy. And
What is fascism?
Huh?
What is fascism?
You are in there now.
No. Fascism is the name given to that dictatorship in Italy. It means that a bundle of rods or sticks. That was the symbol of fascism. Okay. So not much. That is, we cannot waste much time. So if you miss that, then afterwards that doubt clearance can be done. Okay. Yes. So, rise of fascism and Nazism developed as a result of the revenge that grew in the minds of Italians and Germans. Italians also, no? We know that Italy was unhappy with the treaty. It joined that war thinking that it will get some provinces. So nothing got. So that Italy was also unhappy. Germans already unhappy because of the harsh treaties. Okay. So this rise that Italy wanted to, these countries wanted to, okay, but the Nazis and fascists wanted to lost glory. So they were proud of their past, proud of their. Everyone signed this. So proud of their lost past or their past. Okay. So that is why they wanted to bring back what they achieved in the past. They wanted to bring back. That was one of the reasons. And another thing is that in opposition to it was started in opposition to the Treaty of Versailles.
Part for me.
This part
Just dictators.
you are having
From the class.
doubt as well.
I get the extra lectures.
Extra lectures.
Like
No,
that,
that's
this
lessons. No, which lesson? Okay, no problem. Yes, the dictatorship emerged in opposition to Treaty of Versailles. Means Treaty of Versailles were unacceptable to these countries. That is why, in opposition to that, this dictatorship started. Another thing is that see, you are continuously talking, there is no use in me that explaining all this. After some time you will ask, that means I don't understand that. No, that will not work.
Now what have you written? Failed to solve.
Solve.
पास बैठा तेरे पास चश्मा है तो चश्मा के साथ भी नहीं दिखता है
Now, the fourth one, they what? They flouted. They did not pay attention and violated. Oh. Yes, got it? See, we know that fascism and Nazism emerged as dictatorship as against the terms and conditions of that treaty. Okay, so means as a revenge, they wanted to show their revenge towards that countries who prepared a treaty against them. So as a revengeful attitude only they started. So they wanted to bring back their lost glory. Then they emerged in opposition to the Treaty of Versailles. Then another League of Nations was formed to make peace.
But it failed.
But it itself was a failure. It did not prepare the way how they can settle the disputes. They formed an organization, but that organization did not clearly mention how a problem could be solved.
And the League of Nations was the first draft for the UN right now. First draft kind of thing for the UN that is right now.
So, see, from there, they understood what are the drawbacks. So, after correcting that drawbacks, that UN was prepared. Okay. It failed to solve the problems they faced. What is that problem? So many. See, first we have studied the Germany. Germany was completely demilitarized. Then another thing is that her territories were taken back, that the colonies were taken away, then the rich gold mines, all that huge indemnity they have to pay. All these things they have made. From there itself, that dissatisfaction is there. So the problem was lying there itself. So League of Nations failed in solving. वे तुम्हारा क्या प्रॉब्लम है आइडेंटिफाई करके सॉल्व करने का, नहीं होएगा तो प्रॉब्लम बढ़ते ही जाएगा. So that is what here from the day itself the problem started. But the countries which were leading the League of Nations were not having any idea how to solve it. Problem, how to solve the problems. Okay. They flouted the clauses, conditions of the Treaty of Versailles. They violated. They ignored and violated, and conquer many places. They were not allowed to conquer any territory without the consent of the League of Nations. League of Nations did not give permission, but still they conquered. So when we study that, it is so interesting how they have done. Got it?
Yes.
Now we are moving to the third reason. Policy of appeasement, no? Then who is looking into the book? Tell me what is the third one?
Appeasement.
What is appeasement? I will write. No, it is
a policy that helps appease people.
How can you do multitasking?
Someone took my pouch.
You will get.
But someone took my pouch, ma'am. देख ले नीचे कुछ next.
Andrew, मिल जाएगा, पहले पढ़ ले.
मेरे पास हो सकता है.
This is little difficult to understand. That is why you have to listen properly.
So this is the definition, right?
This is the definition. It is the policy of conciliating.
What is conciliation?
You first write. After completing, I will explain. You don't.
135.
अबे इधर ही है.
इसने मेरी बुक लेके नहीं दी है.
I'm not having textbook with me, so this is on this point. This is from the grammar. You just write the first. I told you this is little difficult for you to understand. The other one you have already studied. Rise of dictatorship studied, Treaty of Versailles studied. But this is a new thing. That is why I told you. Completed?
Yes.
See, here we have seen an aggressive power. Let's take Germany as an aggressive power. Germany wanted to conquer places. So Germany as an aggressive power. On the other side, you take Austria. That is what other country. Okay. Now Germany attacked Austria. Now, according to that treaty, League of Nations should interfere and that make peace there. But when the European countries like Britain and France following the policy of conciliation or appeasement means, they thought that let Germany conquer Austria. That is what conciliating, like aggressive powers intention is just blindly that is blindly accepted, and when it was done, ignored.
What?
अभी जर्मनी ऑस्ट्रिया को कॉन्कर कर रहे हैं, तो उसको पता चला तो अभी कुछ नहीं किया, ऐसा एटीट्यूड. That means ignoring that conquest. So normally what should have done, Austria का help में आना चाहिए था. So it thought that let them conquer and occupy. There was some reason behind it. Britain thought that the treaty they made against Germany was harsh. So जाने दो, that attitude it took for some time. There was another reason. It was a time that communism and this socialism was spreading, and Russia was the popular communist country. So, in order to prevent that communism from expanding into that West, समझ में आ गया? जर्मनी उसको ऑक्युपाई करेगा तो ना रशिया तो रशिया का कम्युनिस्ट इधर नहीं आएगा. So that is why it followed that kind of policy. One is that it was having a soft corner towards Germany that felt that the treaty was harsh. Okay. Secondly, it wanted to check the expansion of communism and socialism towards their countries or European countries. Clear? So that is why it followed a policy. I mean, that one example, so he started beating him. Okay. So I saw it. It's not going to happen. Okay, it should not happen also. So I saw it. I thought that okay, मैंने दो मार ऐसा खाने का, उसको देने का, तो ये देगा तो अच्छा है, ठीक है, चलेगा. So this attitude, that is ignoring, instead of supporting that weak country, they followed the policy of ignoring and blindly supporting. Such policy is termed as appeasement. Clear that policy?
Yes.
Don't misunderstand. It is a policy of making peace. Where is the peace? So it is not at all related to making peace. It was a policy conciliating one aggressive power at the cost of another country.
So they were basically just selectively enforcing their laws.
Because they were the leading countries. USA was no more. USA did not become the part of League of Nations. Only Britain and France were there. So Britain and France had to take a decision, but not yet. So what is that? What all things are included? Accepting the demands of the aggressive power.
Ma'am, so if the main countries involved in the treaty were Britain and France, then who drafted the treaty? Because
USA.
USA drafted.
We have studied that class. 3 persons engaged in that. Roosevelt, Clemenceau, and Lloyd George. Lloyd George. Lloyd George is British. Clemenceau was French president, and American president was Roosevelt.
So World War II was during.
No, not Roosevelt. Woodrow Wilson.
Ma'am, so World War II was during this now when India was under British.
Yeah.
So here in Treaty of Versailles, Britain felt that Treaty of Versailles was harsh. So didn't they feel that?
Harsh to whom?
To the Germans.
Germans. This I understood. His part I am coming first. So this treaty was made against Germany. Okay. So to Germans it was harsh. That was Germany, Britain's feeling. Your question I understood. India was a colony of Britain. Why didn't they feel that they were harshly treating towards
I
them?
have answered. Germans are white, we are black.
Yes.
I read the word.
We aren't black. We are Arabs.
See, they consider us black.
I know they showed sympathy where they wouldn't have any loss.
That is what she told was that Europeans were having that same gene. That is what they are feeling.
Ma'am, even they are like the same religion.
Yeah.
Same treatment, different
They
accent.
try to make us different.
So that is but her point is correct, but it is not written in books.
But it is logical.
Logical.
Understood? Because certain points we cannot make our own this thing for that
They had a
example.
history of being racist. So it is the only point.
Got it
Yeah.
clear?
Sorry.
So Versailles treaty was harsh. So
Yeah, bonds.
let them do. That is what directly not supporting. It was not a direct support.
It is indirectly.
Indirectly keeping quiet. अभी एक चोर एंटर करके चोरी कर रहे हैं तो हाउस ओनर तो देखा है तो उधर बैठ के देख रहे कितना तक जाएगा वो देख रहे तो
हाँ नहीं मैम मैं साइकिल got stolen ना तो वहाँ पे वो वॉचमैन चल रहा था कुछ मिडनाइट था वो चोर आया उसने साइकिल लिया फोल्ड किया लेके जा रहा है वो वॉचमैन बस बैठ के देख रहा था उसे
then the CC कैमरा में आ
सीसीटीवी कैमरा में वॉचमैन बैठ के उसे देख रहा है बस
then उसको मारा नहीं
He still has his job. He was sleeping.
he was walking no but like वो बिल्डिंग के अराउंड चल रहा था आया उसने चोर को देखा वो गया साइकिल लिया देखा सब ठीक है वगैरह लेके गेट से निकल गया, वो देख रहा था वहाँ पे खड़े होके।
Then कोई
मैंने पूछा क्या कर रहे
उसको
थे?
लगा कोई सोसाइटी का बंदा साइकिल राइड पे जा रहा है, जैसे भी तुम्हारा
एक चीज बोलूंगी,
नहीं, मतलब भी
वो जहाँ पे
कुछ
रहते हैं ना,
बात
एक एरिया पर देख लेना क्या कर
नहीं, the program उधर सोसाइटी वाला कुछ ये नहीं दिया, वॉचमैन के
मैं अरे वो वॉचमैन को लाइक निकाल तो दिया, बट अब वो वापस आ गया।
साइकिल तो मिला नहीं,
साइकिल नहीं मिला।
दो बार नहीं
क्या ही करें।
नहीं देखो, बट मेरे को वो साइकिल नहीं मिला, बट उसके पार्ट्स अलग अलग जगह पे दिख गए मुझे। मेरे बिल्डिंग के साइड में रद्दी वाला है ना, उसके पास था।
क्या
अरे मेरी बिल्डिंग के साइड में एक रद्दी वाला है, उसकी दुकान में मेरे को अपने साइकिल के पार्ट्स दिखे थे, बट मैं कुछ बोल नहीं पाया।
साइकिल को पार्ट्स को निकाल के बेच दी।
सबकी बात क्रैप अभी क्रैप
1-2 साल हो गए।
अरे उधर रहता है, मेरे को पता है।
पता है मेरे को, तुझे पता है। शिव को टी सेशन
लेकिन मेरे को तो घर वाला लोग भी आया है।
वेयर हाँ देयर
बोलते ना बोलते उसके राइट बीच वाले एरिया में।
I'm not going to watch.
3 बिल्डिंग छोड़ के।
आई रोज इसको पढ़ने जाता था।
आजू बाजू अच्छी बिल्डिंग।
वहाँ पे ना ये सब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का बालों से आकर उसको करेक्ट
हाँ अरे क्या शौक लगा था वो। I mean गलती मेरी थी, मैंने वो वायर में हाथ लगाया, बट फिर भी।
yes, our work is going on.
At least somebody knows something about somebody.
Unlike your mom.
उसको बोलना था, मेरे को नहीं।
Thank you, Shorya.
जोर से बोल दिया।
इसको बोलना था, मेरे को नहीं, उसने बोला था।
तो उसी को समझ लेना तो क्यों लेकर
मेरे को लेके बोला।
समझ है ना, समझने वाले को समझ। क्या रहेगा? एक बोलते छेद के है।
I'm not darkness.
They wanted to check.
Germany, check the spread of community. Germany.
Also, why don't you put this dash there now?
They wanted to keep the spread of communism and socialism in check. हाँ वही लिखना है।
I think we put that slash. It should written.
See, actually, this one is the point. So, what was that explanation we want to write? That is, Britain and France feared that Germany would divert them to.
अच्छा, so this is like
Okay.
And Germany would divert to the should Germany would divert to the
See, if they prevented Germany from conquering that Austria, Sudetenland, Czechoslovakia,
would go to
so Germany would be agitated, and then these countries have to turn towards Russia.
Oh.
Got it? So let them engage.
ताकि वो रक्षा नहीं जाती है।
Russia. That's true.
Russia wasn't really involved in this case, but why did Germany wanted to do that?
because Russia was opposing Union of
Because Germany wanted to, Russia didn't want it to.
See, you just understand this one. After that Russian Revolution, we have learned Russia withdrew from the First World War. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Up to 1917, it was there with them and withdrew.
Yeah.
Then afterwards, Russia was not in the picture of the world politics. 1917 onwards, it was fully concentrated within. It was not at all involved in that
External affairs.
So what it was doing, nobody was knowing. It was facing a civil war within the country. Within the country, it was having, that is the historical part of it. So, but at the same time, the government of Russia tried to make it economically prosper by doing several steps. Okay, by not allowing them to sell the goods in the market. So many strict policies they have. That is what the socialist policies. So it developed much beyond other countries. But the other countries underestimated it. They were not knowing what is happening in Russia. So what happened when the world was facing Great Depression? Russia was the only country did not face.
Ma'am, when did the Cold War start?
Cold War is also there. In this lesson it is there.
Cold War is new.
Yes.
what is that word? Next
Rearmament, armament racing.
Yeah.
Cold War between
Russia and US.
वही वाला है.
That is little different way only that we will study. Now yes.
Ma'am, but उसमें basically CIA and KGB के बीच में था.
More things are also there. So we will see. Okay. Completed or not?
Yes, ma'am. Completed, ma'am.
So we have seen so many things you can write, so many points you can add along with that. So if appeasement was not followed, dictatorship would not have taken place. Then the Second World War also would not have happened. So that is just because the policy of appeasement, this Germany started conquering the places, and then later on it will lead to Second World War. Appeasement is clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
So it is a policy of conciliating a power that is aggressive power at the cost of another country. Okay, so that Germany started rearming itself and at the same time remilitarizing. 1 lakh army, it was reduced to 1 lakh. Now, within no time, it came back to 8 lakh. Then it started increasing. So that is what a remilitarizing. The rearming means with so many weapons.
So during the Treaty of Versailles, France had demilitarized Germany.
France, you just don't take that is
No,
allied powers.
Yeah, the Allied powers. So they militarized Germany. But what did they do with the military which got demilitarized?
What is the meaning of demilitarization?
To reduce.
Reduce.
Yeah.
Okay, that military.
So they are unemployed them, or they had taken the army within them.
That is, they become jobless. That is why that later on that Great Depression had taken place. No, jobless, unemployed. No. Appeasement is clear now.
Yes, ma'am.
So now let us see the next point. What is the number? Fourth, no?
Yes.
Japanese invasion of.
Two bus 24
It came to Myanmar alone, no? Japanese invasion.
Myanmar later on.
Later on.
That is 1942 के बाद 44. 42. Okay. Listen. Yes, here. Let us imagine, or let's go back to Chomandiri. Chomandiri. Okay. Like that, this thing.
Ma'am, the latest remake of the original one. जो भी remake बना है वो की पहले वाला?
Whatever.
वो अच्छा था.
वही.
वो trash है.
Animated.
Japan also invaded
Let's go back to
China. Japan ने China को invade करने का try किया.
हाँ. अरे नहीं उनका जो island से closest land है ना वहाँ.
Okay. Listen. So, why that Japan was a dominant power in the Second World War? Just before that itself, Japan was a very powerful country. Why I told about this Japan, you just compare it with the Chomandiri. In 1905, Japan defeated Russia. Such a very powerful, vast empire. That is, Romanov dynasty was there. Such a vast empire was defeated by a small island country.
Ma'am, it's because they had samurais. They had
Samurai. Okay. So, my thing is that that small island country defeated a landlocked country. Russia is a landlocked country. See, you just understand the technical difference. Landlocked country means surrounded by land on all sides, whereas Japan was an island country. And that small island country defeated a powerful Russian empire at that time.
Why did they replace Russia?
Every country's intention is to expand.
Landlocked, so Japan is island.
It is not about that landlocked country or this thing, coastal country. It is only to increase their power. Both the countries were then ruled by kings.
Yeah.
So dynastic kings wanted to expand their power. So it attacked Russia. So now that is not in the picture. I am going to tell about a different thing. It conquered Manchuria.
Manchuria.
Ma'am, where is Manchuria?
Manchuria is that one part of China.
China, no? It's the closest thing to the wait.
After conquering, it moved towards China to conquer it. Russia and Japan.
Japan and China.
Japan first conquered Manchuria, then it moved towards China.
Yeah.
Now China seek the help of League of Nations.
Yeah.
League of Nations ignored. League of Nations did not interfere. Now when China appealed to League of Nations, Japan withdrew from the League of Nations. अभी तो उसका मेंबर तो नहीं है मेरे को हमको कुछ भी कर सकते हैं
हम पे रह के फायदा क्या था
हाँ it withdrew from and started conquering China then Far East Asian countries. Have you heard about Far East Asia? Far East Asian countries Indonesia, Thailand, Korea is not included in Far East Asia. It is that so this what is that Far East Asian countries Cambodia, Thailand, Indonesia, all these are the countries of Far East. So we have seen Manchuria was conquered, then it moved into China. China requested the help of League of Nations. They did not pay attention. By the time Japan withdrew from the League of Nations and then what it did, it started a conquering spree. By the time Japan joined with an alliance,
Ma'am, but I have a question. If at that time Japan had made an alliance with Indians, they could have probably taken over more than half of Asia now.
they could have. That was Subhash Chandra Bose also thought.
Yeah.
But we were going to be under Japanese control. Getting rid of Britain and going to be another Asian country.
Ma'am, but क्या फर्क पड़ता है पूरा एशिया अपना है फिर?
नहीं, actually the newer destiny of Japan.
उनको बाद में
तो अच्छा खाना तो उसको तभी नहीं भगा पाएगा ना पूरे एशिया
Now
के कंट्रोल में था.
there was something else also. I will tell you that one. Leave it. Now, Japan joined alliance with Italy and Germany and made an alliance called the Rome Berlin Tokyo Axis, which is called Axis powers. So, Second World War का दूसरा alliance is formed. It is Japan's capital is Tokyo.
Yeah.
So why didn't
And that doctor.
it's a combined Rome, Berlin, and Axis.
Rome is Italian's capital. Berlin is Germany's capital. And Tokyo is Japan's capital.
Yeah.
And Axis.
Axis is
Italy, Germany, Japan made Axis.
Together formed an alliance called the Axis powers. So it is called the Rome Berlin Tokyo Axis. So one group is already formed, prepared for that
War.
Second World War preparation. Now against other countries, European countries, they are forming another alliance. No. Okay. Your this thing questions little I will tell. See here, if we were joining with that Japan at that time made this big alliance.
Yeah.
So it would attract Germany to come here. And they will not leave. You are knowing that from the scratch they grow up into a very big power. So it was that is invitation for Hitler to come to India. Understood. So this was not understood by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. He thought that okay, getting the help means we would get rid of this thing. That is why others opposed it. Right. So if those people know, they used to see, they are having farsightedness. They used to see that what will happen in the future. It was hardly a matter of few years only. Not that after Second World War, immediately we got independence. No.
Yeah.
This was seen by Gandhiji and others. That is why they were against. Okay. Now this alliance was formed. So you just read this part, the Japanese invasion of China. Japanese invasion of
Points.
eh?
There's so many points to write.
So many points are there. You read and you will get it.
Give me another.
Okay. So what is that? Yeah?
Ma'am, but the Japanese invasion of China, they conquered a little bit of China, then they retreated, then they.
They did not retreat. There is no problem of retreating. They just go and attack. We know that the Chinese also having this type of technology.
Yeah.
So that is why both of them knowing that the similar methods, so they continued. Then only it came to. You cannot imagine this Japan. The other countries underestimated Japan. That is why Japan.
No, but unke samurais are trained to kill 20 people at once.
It was not just because of samurai. It was just because of that determination of that country to be a world power. Understood? We also could do so many things.
Yeah.
But our people were not having that determination. Okay, just read and then underline, then I will tell you which all points. One is that Japan wanted to dominate in the Far East.
Forest.
Far East.
Far East. Japan was.
Okay, Far East, you underline that point. It conquered Manchuria in 1931.
1 second.
Ma'am, but it's a very nice irony. They wanted to be a world power, but now they're famous for cartoons.
They were also famous for their sport.
No, I always have appreciation to this Japan. Why I am appreciating? You imagine about Japan, island country, nothing they are having, but it is the world power. How? India is having so much resources, so much manpower, so much everything. But still, India is like a begging bowl.
They are smart here.
Why? Why can't? Who have taken your smartness?
Yeah,
I think it's because they utilize their resources efficiently. The same case was Singapore.
No, because the government cities are very small in size, so they're easy to manage, easy to
Yeah.
grow and develop. India, like a vast country, was very hard.
No, you just see that how much difficulties Japan is going through. Daily basis earthquakes, lands, tsunamis,
Ma'am, there are 8 active volcanoes over there.
volcanic eruptions, even the atomic power stations
Yeah.
are getting damaged. Everything happening.
Ma'am, but one.
But they are coming out with that bright faces only. This much damage. No.
They do build that anti-resistant also building. But even if an earthquake, it's not falling down only.
How much damage that is tsunami time? 5 nuclear reactors completely damaged. But still, we did not find that the Japanese crying for the losses. How much human losses daily face? Because this word tsunami also originated from the
Leaders. They copied with that country को देते.
नहीं मैम, but one of the main reasons was that India को unite करने में इतना time लग गया.
Unite का भी problem ये है, पैसे रहना चाहिए.
हम confused थे.
वो तो उसके बाद है, but उससे पहले.
No, the problem is that that earlier also I told the word determination. Another word is hard-working nature. That is not there among the Indians. Indians have that is अभी देखो सुबह से हम देखेगा ट्रेन में ट्रैवल करेगा तो ना सुबह से देखेगा that big बंगने का ही
मैम बट
वो आदर्श कभी जुड़ता नहीं.
because India का जो history है, that's not unity. It's more like we lived in harmony.
And like the
जिसका
mindset of Indians, like doctor का बच्चा doctor होगा, servant का बच्चा servant होगा. Their mindset is something different. Like we have.
That attitude to be changed, no?
हाँ because जो Japanese people के customs भी है ना, that is also benefiting their nation.
Yeah, their customs.
So there is also social bonding. Social bonding, that is our family is having that bonding. Each family is that bonded together. That is in Japan also is there. But the thing is that their hard-working nature is not that all there. Our people going abroad, work, do any type of work and earn something.
Yeah.
But the same people are ashamed to take a broom and do that household work. So that is the mentality of the people. But the Japanese are not that they are ashamed to beg before somebody. So India could emerge that far better than Japan because the type of problems Japan faced or facing day by day, India is not at all facing.
But India is richer than Japan.
India?
No.
Is richer than Japan.
No.
अपना currency value is very lower to Japan.
Yen, bro. Like one rupees is equal to like around 1,000 yen.
But if you go and spend 1,000 yen, if you go and spend
1,000
1,000 yen, living expense for one day is that much.
Like if you will buy a sushi there, it will cost you around 1 million yen.
That is my point.
And if you will buy in India, you will get it around 200 rupees.
So.
Same thing only she was telling.
मैं क्या बोलता
It depends on
हूँ
India.
साथ मिलके एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी बनाते हैं इंडिया का हम बनाएंगे
Yes. The problem is lying in the attitude, the mentality of the
It is more like rich people are spoiled, poor people are they produce themselves. वही basic concept है. इधर सब ऐसे पहले करता हूँ.
You just see that 90% of the people are middle or poor. Okay, I am just including that middle class and poor. Only 10% is the rich. They are extremely rich. There is a vast gap between the rich and poor. And this 10% are utilizing about 60% of the resources.
that 90% is also because 84% is still uneducated.
No, it is not a.
And until in India, we contribute around 17% of gross domestic production, which is way more than Japan. Japan does around like 5%. It's less than that.
Because size matters, no? Oh yeah.
What do you mean by size?
Countries
That is my size.
अरे यार.
You could have rephrased.
The size of the land size matters.
Size matters.
Okay. Listen, we cannot complete the lesson if we are going on this discussing the topic. So what we want to, or I want to tell is that Japan, being a small country, wanted to swallow up many countries. Means conquer and they wanted to become a powerful world power. Your question's answer is written there. Why they conquered Russia? Why they conquered China? Because their country is very small, island country. So if they are having, if Japan is having very vast area, then it can turn out to be a powerful country. So that is why it did all these things. Okay, that point is clear. Now let's see that failure of the League of Nations. Next point is failure. See, already we have discussed so many points related to that failure of the League of Nations. What we have seen, USA, which prepared the covenant of the League of Nations,
did not join
it. Russia was not given that membership because it accepted that communism. Then we have seen that they were not able to take any strong decisions because of that they are not having any army strength, they are not having financial capacity. That time, during that World War time, during the World War time, USA financed the European countries or gave financial aid to European countries. Then also it continued to give loans.
Why?
Why means अभी तो 4 साल तक पूरा war.
Because a European country, they were in trouble in past.
If you are having so much money, so you are that other people that is living around is in need of money. Okay, so you have a good option. I will lend money on interest.
Acha, on interest.
Loan means interest only, no?
Okay.
Okay. So it was a good opportunity for USA to give money. Yeah. So then, in order to bring back that agriculture or that economy back on track, it needed more fund. So USA was giving that, and European countries were get entangled in so many problems. It came back to India to raise that taxes, but India was not ready to follow that instructions. India was very active in its nationalist movement. So because of that, they did not get money from India. And once again, they tried to control the economy of India. That time, India was not ready to provide that economic raw materials and all. It was developing its industries at that time. So these all made that European countries economically unstable. So League of Nations could not take any strong decisions than supporting Germany, Italy, Japan, etc. Blindly, it was supporting. So that failure of the League of Nations is one of the most important reason for the immediate starting of the Second World War. Got it?
Yes.
That also you just read that is League of Nations was created after the First World War to prevent future wars. League of Nations suffered an early blow when USA did not join the League. Even those who joined the League were not interested in the principle of collective security. The League of Nations succeeded in allaying the threat of war in cases where the parties were small nations. अभी जो अभी देखो if a small country Ethiopia is attacking another country तो एथियोपिया के ऊपर एक्शन लेने के लिए लीग ऑफ नेशंस will be suggested. But they are afraid to take actions against Japan, Germany, Italy or like that.
Bigger nation.
But it powerful nations, that is size-wise, Ethiopia is bigger than. But I am telling about that power. If India was doing something against India, they could take action. India was larger in size, but power-wise, India was not. Got the point? Next is that League did nothing when Poland, with the backing of France, seized the part of Lithuania in 1920. See, Estonia, Lithuania, and
Slovakia.
Czechoslovakia. So they were part of They were part of erstwhile Soviet Union. Then broken up after that. When Soviet Union broke, so these countries were also broken up. Now, Poland attacked Estonia. Estonia, no? Estonia, Lithuania, na? In 1920, but the League of Nations did not do anything. In 1923, there was a threat of war between Italy and Greece. Italy refused to submit to the League's intervention, and the dispute was settled by direct mediation of Great Britain and France.
So all this was ever
Two, 3 points about the failure of League of Nations. All the points not required. So you can write about that is USA did not join. Second point is that they were not interested in the principle of collective security. Then another point is that when
but even if she succeeded
Poland attacked Lithuania, it failed to take any action. Then it was taking action against only the smaller countries. Bigger powers, it was not ready to take any action. Then, every crisis league was either defied or ignored. The authority of league was flouted by Japan when it seized Manchuria and by Italy when it conquered Ethiopia. So Ethiopia was conquered by Italy. By the time it kept quiet. Then Japan conquered Manchuria. That time also it kept quiet. So these all times either ignored. Okay. Then the coercive machinery of league was not adequate to perform the task when it task given to it. So that point to be given marked. The economic sanctions were of no use. One time you went. No. So economic sanctions also failure. What is economic sanction?
Tax.
That is making that a complete restriction on the economic transactions. So we know that many countries were becoming independent after the First World War or like that. They were in need of financial support. So that one of the way they used is that putting sanctions. So that the sanctions also failed. Okay. Then, besides, member states were not willing to apply economic sanctions as it affected their economy as well. For example, Britain, if they impose economic sanctions on India, India would be happy. What is that? It can develop this. So that would affect Britain only indirectly. So that is why the member countries were not interested to follow that economic sanctions. Besides, the League failed to maintain international peace. That point to be added. Maintain international peace, and in the countries of Europe, lost faith in its usefulness. Thereafter, they themselves entered into mutual political and military alliances. See, one of the conditions was that they were not allowed to make any other alliances. But now, for self-protection, they made so many alliances. One example is that Germany made a non-aggression pact with Russia. Understood? According to League of Nations, they were not allowed to do. Now, the immediate cause. Do you remember what was
How was League of Nations disintegrated?
Yeah.
It's no more.
That is what now afterwards only UN was formed, United Nations. Okay. So, what was the immediate cause for First World War? You tell me.
I was absent.
First World War.
I was absent.
Rise of national imperialism and nationalism.
Immediate cause I am
TDMSI.
Race of ornaments.
That all are causes. but immediate goes.
Bonito.
Rise of dictatorship started after Sarajevo murder case. Okay. The same way, the Second World War had one immediate course. That
Hitler
is
attacking Poland.
Assassination of
Assassination of Ferdinand.
how can Hitler's invasion on Poland become a very big reason on the conquest? For the Second World War.
Ma'am, butterfly effect.
Butterfly effect. What is butterfly effect?
Ma'am, it says that small actions develop a big thing. Like a butterfly flaps its wings and somewhere a hurricane is formed. तो इसलिए छोटी सी चीज की and world war चालू हो गई.
अरे वाह
Theory.
Theoretically correct.
करेक्ट है बट
हाँ, I
लॉजिकली
know.
करेक्ट नहीं है
Logically correct नहीं है.
बिल्कुल नहीं
Okay, now listen. See, after the First World War, Treaty of Versailles divide this one Germany into two parts. Okay, so that Germany, two parts means it was made like that only, northern part, southern part like that. There was a part called Danzig.
Dancing.
But actually, what is that? N was not there, but in your book it is given. So I used to pronounce Danzig only, so that time children only told the madam N is there. So even textbook also that one is also.
Okay.
So there was a passage between these two parts.
Yes, ma'am.
This passage is called the Danzig corridor. Okay.
या मैं नीचे जाके समोसा खरीद के लाता हूँ
Bye. नहीं. बोला तो जूते नहीं पहने हुए अच्छे.
You cannot use phone during break.
I'm not using phone. I was just keeping it in my bag. हाँ भैया 2 मिनट देखा था फिर
वो आई है क्या?
अरे अपना वाटर बॉटल